What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Sorry about the wait, guys. Love y'all. I'm still alive, still kicking. But y'all know the deal. Will Smith the shit out of the like button. Spread this all over social media to fight the YouTube censorship and the algorithm. All right, I want to talk about the Scott Adams controversy that's going on. For those that don't know who Scott Adams is, he is the creator of the comic strip Dilbert, very popular comic strip. He's going through it right now because of some controversial statements that he's made regarding black people, and I'm here to just apply a little bit of logic to the situation. I know a lot of niggas are all butthurt about what he said, and again, I gotta stomp out the fake fucking outrage. All right, Scott was reacting to Rasmussen poll. Rasmussen is a company that usually does polls, is very highly regarded for somewhat being accurate, I guess, or whatever. And they asked black people, and I'm gonna paraphrase here, they asked black people, oh, do you trust white people, and can blacks be racist too? So I think it was like 50% of people say, nah, I don't really rock with white people like that, or I don't like white people. And it was funny because 72% of the people that were polled believe that blacks could be racist too. So that kind of destroys that whole thing that black people can't be racist, which is racist in itself. But that, I've already covered that. That's for another video. So Scott basically said, look, he goes, you know, this is why, you know, when you look at the poll, he goes, this is why I kind of say what I say. He goes, look, I'm kind of done helping black people through causes. A shout out to Hotep Jesus. He interviewed Scott Adams after this incident, but he was talking about, you know, I believe he helped out with charities and certain social causes or whatever behind the scenes. He goes, this is why I don't help, because essentially you're going to be called a racist regardless of what you do. And he mentioned, you know, statistics or I should say certain things when it comes to black communities, which is no surprise. I don't care what the fuck you say. What he was referencing when it came to Don Lemon, when he was pre-woke, and he had a segment which is now resurfacing again, when he talked about 5 things that the black community themselves can change to help their situation. He was referencing that, which is all true, by the way. But he says, yo, my advice, I advocate, you know, I tell white people, yo, just stay away from black people, because this whole situation, what's going on right now, it doesn't seem like it could be fixed. You know, this got a lot of you Negroes, a lot of you Negroes pissed off. And my question is, why? When you have a lot of prominent black activists that come out here, they literally are echoing the same thing. They're for separation. This is why I say that we've regressed as people, because with Martin Luther King's philosophy, it was all about, you know, looking at the merit of someone, being colorblind. And I know not literally colorblind, but you know what I'm trying to say. And we were getting to a place where we were all getting along, and somewhere, you know, I would say maybe, you know, 10, maybe 12 years back, we start getting back into this racial, everything's about race again. You know what I mean? So what he's saying essentially is stuff that a lot of black activists, they want that. A lot of them, I'm not even going as far as like, you know, some of the extreme black supremacist shit. Just some of your prominent people, like Brittany Cooper, Professor Kamal Kaban, who have openly been on TV saying essentially the same thing, but on the inverse. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of you dudes follow these people. Oh yeah, they're right. Okay, so why are you so mad at this man for essentially saying the same thing? If we're taking it at its most evil context, which I know a lot of y'all are looking at it that way. I'm not, because again, I can peel back the layers and see exactly what he's saying. You have people, again, like I mentioned, Kamal Kaban, someone correct me on his last name. This man came out here on TV talking about, yeah, you know what? This ain't gonna end until we eliminate or kill white people. Said that, no outrage, none whatsoever. And again, I know asking a lot of you lefties for consistency is a tall order. But again, this is why, like, I'm for freedom of speech. I'm for people saying whatever they want, because number one, I'm not a softie. I could take it and break it down and say, okay, this is kind of this is racist. This isn't. You know what I mean? So all I want is consistency. If you're gonna sit here and cancel Scott Adams because all these publications are, oh, we're not gonna print Dilbert anymore, which I don't think he really cares, because motherfuckers paid already. You know what I mean? You know, why don't you cancel these people that say the same thing, that advocate for the same shit? You know what I mean? It blows my mind why people are fucking upset about this. There's nothing to be angry about. And again, if you take it at its most evil context, right? Essentially, the dude is telling you, he's not saying, look, when you see a black dude, stomp him out. He didn't say that. I would be totally against that. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're going out of your way to fuck over black people, to physically harm them. He's not saying don't hire anybody. He's just saying, look, I'm staying away. I'm doing it, right? You know, and this kind of reminds me of there was an old debate with Tariq Nasheed and the white identitarian dude, Jared Taylor. And Jared Taylor said the same thing. He goes, well, listen, you know, I just think we should separate. You know, y'all just be over there, we'll be over here, and we good. Because I don't want to harm you. This is what. And Tariq Nasheed kept running back like a puppy, saying, no, because you're gonna do this. He goes, nah, bro, we good. That's my solution. We just don't mess with each other, right? Okay. You know, again, and, you know, in between all that, I think, even though as extreme as that sounds, I don't think that's really going to happen. I think that most everyday people get along with each other, might have some racial biases or whatnot. So, but it just reminds me of that shit. You know what I mean? And furthermore, like, again, you know, this brings me back to the question, you know, I brought this up during the whole Oscars so white bullshit. If you believe that these people are racist, because that's what is going out there, if you believe that these people are racist, why are you fighting so hard for these people to be around you? If you're going by the narrative that Scott Adams is this flaming racist, why do you want him to be around you? Why are you fighting so hard? No, you should be like, all right, yeah, you be over there. If you ain't fucking with me, everything's all good. That's it. Just don't fuck with me and we good. Again, I don't believe he's a racist because, again, I see what he's saying at the core. But again, a lot of y'all have your hearts right here on your sleeve. So it is what it is. I don't think there's any need for outrage. The dude is essentially telling you about a certain segment that he's like, look, if y'all not fucking with me, great. I'm not fucking with you. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is. Okay, great. Whatever. That's the way I'm taking it. I know a lot of y'all got your panties in a bunch or whatnot, but there's no need for that. That's all I'm saying. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.